Hi everybody! First of all, thank you so much for being here with me, for tuning into my channel, for trusting me with your private readings. This is only the beginning of such a long journey, but it has been so fun already. I want to thank you guys for your patience this month with me being on vacation and that energy that Cancer season brought. Healers need healing too, and I've had to take some time to focus on myself and the things that are changing in my life as well as my private clients. So thank you guys for your patience with me getting these readings out. I promise that August will be a lot smoother. With that being said, I also have a new service that I'm offering. It's not on my site yet, so you're going to have to email me if you are interested in this. All that information to contact me for readings is below, so check the description box, okay? Please don't email me on Facebook or message me on Facebook. For some reason, I don't get the notifications for like a day or two. And I don't want you waiting that long. I always answer email within 24 hours. So also right now I'm booking about a week out. So by the time you contact me and I respond, it's usually about 5 to 7 days to get your reading. Okay. So the new service I have is called Soul Medicine. So it is the soul spread plus 5 custom channeled affirmations that are based on what your soul needs to kind of process the information that came out in the spread and move out of blocks, as well as a candle inscribed and lit with the intention to clear your field of all energy that is not yours. Okay, we're all very porous and we tend to take in a lot of people's energy, even if we do cleansings regularly on ourselves. So the intention of this candle, it's a white candle. I light it after I do your reading with the intention to clear your field of any energy that is not yours and send it back to source or send it back to its source with love, okay? And that service is $55. All right, so if you're interested in that, please email me and I will send you a PayPal link and let's get into these readings. Aquarius, I've never laid cards out like this before, and I just realized like halfway through what I was doing that the cards are in the shape of a clock, and I was going clockwise and counterclockwise, clockwise and counterclockwise. So obviously you're ruled by Uranus. You like to be strange, you like to be, you know, out there, but this message is contradictory. It's like, and I think we got this message last month. I said, I titled your reading like breaking away from the man, right? It's like with this clockwise, counterclockwise business, it's as if like you keep trying to put your counterclockwise or like not normal self on a clock, like on a normal schedule, on a clock wheel, on the clock, punching the clock. And it's just running you into the ground because it's like, 10 steps forward, 10 steps back, 10 steps forward, 10 steps back. And it's like you keep pacing back and forth, and it's that cycle. It's like everything is always the same, yet because your mind is always like elsewhere and on some type of like, you know, otherworldly idea, you feel like you're going backwards in a good way, right? Like you're just being yourself, you're going against the society's flow. Just to turn back around and join them again. So you're not making any progress. You keep tracing the same area of your life, and there's all this other stuff out there that's trying to get to you. You know what I mean? There's a need here to get off the hamster wheel. Okay, getting off the hamster wheel. Freeing yourself from a cycle. You're definitely in a cycle, right? It's Cancer season. We want to move forward. Let's get out of this cycle. It's just back and forth. It's like your life is like pacing. Okay? Your life is like pacing. What is it going to take for you to embody some King of Wands energy in your life? Because right now, this is someone outside of you. This is a boss. This is a leader. This is not some leader energy I'm getting right now, Aquarius. But we are in the age of Aquarius, and I feel like this is saying you need to start working, right? Mastering your leadership skills and how you're going to come forward as a leader, as a force for the collective consciousness, for the collective whole, for humanity. Okay, how are you going to take your place in humanity? How are you going to listen to your heart in ways that inspire not only you, but nations, I'm feeling. Yeah, because again, almost every sign has gotten the 10 of Cups. No lie, you guys. And this is what Cancer season is all about, honestly. Us evaluating what family means to us, what happiness means to us, what's really going to bring us emotional fulfillment. It's like y'all have been half-stepping. Okay? It's time for you to create and take control, right? The King of Wands is in control. He calls the shots. Who's calling the shots on your happiness, Aquarius? Is it you? Because y'all can be a little aloof sometimes. Again, like you think just because you study different stuff and look into different stuff and spend your energy other places that, you know, you're evolving. And it's not that you're not mentally evolving, but you work more than that. Because here we have the 7 of Pentacles, like constantly waiting for something to change. But you have to make the change happen, right? We got the 7, 8, 9 now, but it came out 8, 7, 9. So maybe you make good money and you're just comfortable being where you are, being an independent person, being single maybe. You're like, well, I made enough money. So I don't really, I had enough money to fuel my lifestyle, so I don't really need to do any more. So I'm just going to wait here until the best opportunity that I can imagine comes to me. Yet here we have Knight of Pentacles saying like you're dragging your feet. You're waiting. You're waiting for the opportunity to fall in your lap. And saying, well, when it's perfect, I'll go get it. When every single thing that I've written on this list gets met, every request gets met, then, right? Feeling uninspired and bored, right? Indifferent. Even though you're deciding and you've made a conscious decision to just let life come to you. There's a need to really take action here. Again, waiting again. All right, Aquarius. So, even though I always, for the general readings, ask for career and overall spiritual advice, this reading does have a little bit of a love tone to it. So I am going to heed that message as well. The message I already delivered still stands, especially if career is something that you're battling with and love is not really on your mind. This would be you finding work that is a lot more divinely aligned with what inspires you and what you love and what enriches your life and what could enrich your life and making valuable bonds and making strides, right? Because again, there's a theme here of being indecisive about making a choice to level up in your life and not leveling up simply because you're afraid to, because you're afraid to travel farther, exactly what I was talking about in the circle, yet in your mind, you are trying to picture what advancing forward could be like, in knowing that it's like you know that it would require you being open-hearted and open to love and in its rawest form, right? Not necessarily a partnership, but you do have 2 of Cups in the foundation, but the vibe I'm getting here is like, again, what I was saying in the beginning, you're expecting this opportunity to come to you. I'm feeling as though you're like, well, I have the love here. And with the wisdom rune here, it's like, I have love in my heart, right? Ace of Cups. I have an overabundance of love in my heart, and I'm wise in knowing how to love. Therefore, I should just have this relationship. Like, it's like you don't want to have to put in work or something, Aquarius. You just want it to be already. But you're not taking any action to make it be a firm reality. Because Spirit's advice for you over here with the rune future falling on the moon, right? Delusions, things that are unclear, right? And you have the 2 of Coins clarifying that. So it's like the future will remain unclear if you don't recalibrate how you're living your life and what type of lifestyle you're leading. If you continue to isolate yourself, how are you ever going to have a relationship? And if you continue to do the same thing and keep working in the same job and just kind of like, again, trudging forward and being afraid to try something different, you're never going to be able to go and have something different. Overall energy is the 7 of Wands. So a couple things with the Seven of Wands. One, I think you have a lot of options. I mean, you have three sevens here. 777. So you do have a lot of options here. And you have the Lovers too, which is about choices. You have choices to make, but you can't just, because there's a very independent vibe over here. I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like stay focused on one train of thought, but it's like it doesn't matter if this applies to your love life or your career or wanting to go from a career person to self-employed or changing jobs or whatever. There's just this feeling here, Aquarius, if you've been stuck in a wheel for a long time. Yet your energy is ripe for this change. Like, I don't know why you don't want to step off the cliff with the Fool. I don't know why. Aside from you have clarifying the Fool, you have the Nine of Swords with the Rune Journey. So that just means you're literally just terrified of taking a new journey. You're literally simply terrified of maybe making the wrong decision, but you're clouding your own judgment. I think also that you are just trying to not pay any attention at all to what's going on. Because with the Seven of Wands here, this is saying you not only have a lot of offers, but you're combating all those offers, and you're trying to declare why. It's like you're making excuses for why you're in the position that you're in, whatever that position may be in. And if you're content, fine. Right? Fine. But eventually, I'm thinking other people are going to start walking away from you. There's this feeling here of complacency. But it's confusing, right? Because with this energy in your head, in your current being, right? The Head, the Chariot, the Heart, the Ace of Cups with the Rune Wisdom, and their foundation, the Two of Cups. It's like you have your mind on progress. You want to advance. You know you could be very victorious. You've taken the time to understand the wisdom of love, right? And you communicate love with words. But you embody love, and therefore, you know that you're worthy of sharing that love. And that's why it's in your foundation, wanting to create partnerships that are going to perpetuate you forward. Yet, you're afraid of taking the journey. You're afraid of potentially making the wrong decision, and what you have to let go. You have the Seven of Cups with the Lovers and the Rune Standstill. So with the Lovers on standstill, it's like you're pausing whatever relationship is available to you because you are like the one that's really for you. You have it on pause because you have so many options, or you're not seeing which one is for you because there are so many options here, right? So many maybe sexual offers, so you can't tell which one is like raw love, or you are entertaining them. But it's like, in your intentions are pure, yet your actions are not aligning with them somehow. And that's why here, this can even be job offers too. Like, you really are like very skilled at what you do, so you could take your skill anywhere, and you have the heart and the drive, and you have the ability to make these relationships, yet you're just stuck in like entertaining, right? Because the Seven of Cups, it's a gazing idea, and it's kind of like an illusory, dreamy type of idea. And then the Seven of Wands is like, I'm the man, I got it, but I'm just going to also fight these off. I'm going to entertain it, right? By fighting it too. It's like you're constantly going out and looking for other jobs that only like up your pay 50 cents or $1, yet you have the passion and drive within your being right now to like make some big, huge shit happen. But you're choosing to just like, I want to say pussyfoot around. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the phrase that came to my mind. I don't know. I don't know, Aquarius. I almost said Capricorn, by the way. So again, Spirit's advice here is the Moon with the Future card and the Two of Pentacles. So with the Moon and the Future card, it's saying like, the future will always be an illusion. in the regard that it's not guaranteed, especially if we don't do it, take any action to make changes. It's like I'm getting the feeling here of like waiting for time to pass. Like, it's like your phrase is like all in due time, but the time is now, Aquarius. Literally, the age of Aquarius is the time that is right now. Like, so please come out and play. Please come out and do something. So you need to find a balance between dreaming about what your future could be and actually taking action on creating that future for yourself, okay? It's time now maybe to invest. Start to invest in your small business. Start to invest in something that would inspire and drive you and really make you feel fulfilled. Whether that be a relationship with a romantic partner or, you know, a creative project. There's a need to start to do something to even out the energy. You know, what can you do to bring your physical world and your inner emotional world into harmony? Because this is so beautiful, and the cards around it are like so contradictory to the vibe. It's like you're fully capable, but something is stopping you. I've been listening to a lot of study this week, but I just looked at this. This is the outcome. And I just looked at the King of Pentacles, and the love rune is on the King, or the King of Wands. Excuse me, I said King of Pentacles. The love rune fell on the King of Wands, and the message "Love is stronger than pride" just came to me because what I said before. I don't know what's stopping you, and I think it's pride. I mean, what else would it be? Because I mean, with love and the King of Wands here, it's like it's telling me that you need to take action on the things that you love. You need to go after and seek the things that you love. You need to take charge of your life and really assert yourself. Okay? And the Hermit, it's time to, I think, come out of the Hermit's journey. It's like take the wisdom that you've learned, right? You have wisdom here in your heart space. Take that wisdom that you learned during your isolation period and break free with love. You know, go after what you love. And this could be a time of isolation, but I feel like a different kind of isolation. I don't think you're going to isolate yourself from your, like, peer group or whatever. I think you've been kind of, like, in this mode anyways. But there's a need to take spiritual wisdom and truth about yourself with you on this next phase as you seek what you truly love and desire. I do not feel like these energies are outside of you, Aquarius. I truly feel like it's you needing to embody the King of Wands and you needing to take the heart of the Hermit, the drive, the motivator of the Hermit. You know, the Hermit's like your why. Like, why are you going after what you love? Because you are wise. And you know that nothing in this life is going to change until you make change. You know, the way the universe works is where it responds to action. Not out of alignment, but like when God or Spirit or whomever gives you a sign, if you just say, oh, that's a nice sign, and keep trudging along, like, you can't expect your life to change. Like, you need to make change happen in your life. That is your responsibility as a human. And you're fully capable. That's the crazy part. You're fully capable. There's something huge. There's a huge shift that's available for you. Right? Because you go from the Lovers to the Chariot, the 6 to the 7 right here. Like, you need to get your head out of the clouds. Stop dragging your feet. And choose what you want. Stop trying to delay the choice. Stop trying to delay the spiritual reunion. And I don't even think this is necessarily with another person. I think that you're focused on it coming through another person. But it's more so about you coming into your higher you. You allowing your higher self to actually deliver you divine messages. If you can imagine, now you're this good without that. Imagine if you actually had that. It's like you need to come into your full potential, Aquarius. No more half-stepping, okay? Spirit, give me an affirmation for Aquarius to get through July. All right, that's like 4. Come on, guys. See? Oh my God, they're trying to yell at you. They just gave me 3. All right, you know what? I'm just going to read them all to you because apparently you guys need it. Someone asked me recently if I was like, had a bad experience with Aquariuses. And I was just on Twitter like a week ago talking about how much I love Aquariuses. So please never think this advice is coming from a mean, unloving place. However, our signs are in conjunct. And I admire Aquarius for all that they are, but I am nothing like an Aquarius. All right, here we go. I have unlimited potential. Only good lies before me. The joy I find in my career is reflected in my overall happiness. Yes, so we were talking about that. Going and getting the job that you've always desired, not just taking small raises. Life is never stuck, stagnant, or stale, for each moment is ever new and fresh. I do something new, or at least different, every day. All right, that echoes the message I had from the beginning with you continuing to travel the same path. Even if you go and spend a little time doing those like odd things that you love to do, you just go back to that same mentality and you're tracing your steps, you know? Time to break new ground, Aquarius. I lovingly do everything I can to assist my body in maintaining perfect health. I get plenty of sleep every night. My body appreciates how I take care of it. So there's an overall need, I think, to honor your spirit, Aquarius. Honor who you really are on a soul level. You can't push it off anymore. That's really more. It's time to own how amazing you are, and that shouldn't be something that you're afraid of. That shouldn't be something that you're anxious about. We all have a journey to take. There's no need to fight it. There's no need to fight it. You will not lose yourself in this next phase. You will find yourself. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a more specific love message. Peace.